Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to show you how we can remove the action bar from our application. Sometimes we may not need an action bar. Let me run this application so that you see what we mean by action bar. Sometimes we may not need it, okay, in our application. So the question is, how can we remove it from our application so that we should have a application that will control our full screen 100%. This is the action bar that I was talking about, this one. So what if you don't need it and you want to remove it? So to remove it, we have to use the theming of Android. So the theming of Android, this one is being built based on a basic Android theme. So if you want to remove it, you can either remove it from a single layout or you remove it from the whole system. So if I want to remove it from the whole layout of Android, I simply go to my Android manifest, or there are two ways, okay? There are two ways. First way, I can simply go to my Android manifest, and then I come here where there is a theme. You see where there is a theme, and then I change it to no action bar, design no action bar, and then this one will be able to remove our theme. I mean our application. It will be able to remove the action bar from our application so that we should have full control over our screen. So you can see this one is coming in the dark mode. Now what if you don't want it in dark mode, you want it just in the normal light mode? You see, that's our application, but it's in dark mode. What if you want it in the normal light mode but you don't want it with no action bar? As you can see, the action bar has gone but it's in dark mode. So if you don't want it, you just simply come and change this one to the theme of no action bar. I mean no action bar, and then you move where there is design light no action bar. So this one will keep it design in a light mode but with no action bar. So it will go ahead and compile our application and remove the action bar, and it remain in the design mode, I mean in the light mode. So if you do want it just to remove the action bar and leave it in the dark mode, you use the other way, just design no action bar. But if you want to remove the action bar and keep your application in the light mode, that's how you do it. So you see the action bar is gone, and then you have full control over your screen. That is one way, and that is doing it across the whole application. But if you want it only to be removed from this particular theme, so what you do, you just simply add this theme line to this particular activity, then it will not work on this certain activity. Let us see how we do that. So to do that, I'm going to leave my action bar on the activity, so it's going to have that action bar, and then I'm going to create another theme. I'm going to create another activity by simply coming to our application, new activity, and then I'm going to keep it an empty activity. So it's going to be activity 2, main activity 2, and I'm going to create here a button whereby we'll click on, and then it will open for us the second activity. So where can you create that button? Here. So let me create here. It is linear layout. So let me put here this one, the one with no action bar. I mean, this is just the basic one. So the main one. So I'll put here a button, and then I can wrap content. I can also wrap here text, and then I can add some text, and then say open activity 2, and then I close. Okay. Open. I say so. Yeah. Open activity 2, then I close. Then I'll put here on click, and then in this on click I'll just put open activity 2, and then press alt and enter, and then I say create this method in the main activity, and here I'm going to open the main activity 2. So what will I need? I'll need intent. Intent I is equal to new intent, and then here I'll pass the context, which is this, and then I'll pass the the main activity to dot class. And then after passing that, we'll then start it by simply saying this dot start activity, and then we'll pass the intent, which is I. Then we will be good to go. So we have two activities, right? And both of them, we expect them to be having the action bar, because both of them, they are having the theme of with the action bar. So let this start. See, custom, it's having the action bar. We click one on this one, it's also having the action bar. Both activities, they have action bar. So what I want to do right now, I want to remove the action bar only on the second activity. So if you want to remove it on the second activity only, what do? You specify the theme of no action bar on the second activity. For the other time, we were specifying it across the whole activity, but this time, across the whole application. This time, just come here in the second action bar. The second activity, all the activity will be registered in the Android manifest. And then here I put theme, and then I put no action bar light. Okay, no action bar light, design light. Okay, so this one will specifically this action will specifically act only on our second on our second action bar. On our second activity. So I click on this one, open second activity. So the second activity, you see, it is just light activity with no action bar. When I come back, I click here. This one has action bar. This one has no action bar. Then lastly, what if you want to remove it using the theme or using your own theme? You just simply come here on themes, and then you extend here with no action bar. You see the base theme or the parent theme. Then you put here no design, no action bar. So here it will make the entire application to have no action bar, since you would specify the theme or the main theme that you're using. In its definition, you just specify that you should have no action bar. Then lastly, here it will also the whole application not have the action bar. So likewise here you can specify the primary colors, and you can as well go ahead and specify multiple themes that you can implement in your application. So it is running, and you're going to see that the entire application has inherited this theme. We just put app compat, so we did not put the word light. That's why it is having that. But you got the concept that the entire application will be removed. The action bar will be removed from the entire application, since we removed it from the base theme. And I've told you that you can as well go ahead and define multiple themes that you can implement in your application. And to implement the main parent theme, you implement it here in the application attribute, or in the application tag. That's where you implement the main parent theme. I hope you've understood how we can remove action bar from the entire application using the Android manifest, or to remove it from a specific activity using the Android manifest, or to remove it using the theme of the Android. So that's how we do it, and I hope you've understood. If you did not, you can put the problem in the comment section and I'll respond to it. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not, and don't miss in the next video, where we are going to look at the toolbar of the Android. Thank you for watching.